Okay. We'll start with our prayer. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Vangme manasi pratisthita mano me vachi pratishthitam aviravirmayedhi vedasya ma'ani istha srutam me ma praha asirane nadhite nahoratran sandadhami ritam vadishyami satyam vadishyami tanmamavatu tadvaktaramavatu avatu mam avatu vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. So the question was, how long we should repeat this? So till we get enlightenment. Now question is, what happens if all of a sudden that superimposition comes? Jatityadhyasa ayati dridhavasana iti chet. If all of a sudden this superimposition appears, then what? Then what is to be done? Then again we have to see the impermanence of this world. Then begin new impressions of non-duality by means of repeated discrimination of the truth. Now question is, see, repeated. That's why we should repeat. And in Vedas also it is said, avrittehi asakrit upadeshat. That means Vedanta Sutra. So it is to be repeated. That's why we, many things we repeat. Still, it looks like, before that, it gives impression that we have forgotten. So that's why repetition is very important. Now comes Viveke Dvaita Mithyatvam. Do not say it is reasoning alone, which demonstrates the unreality of duality. And this is this doubt, that this viveka, the discrimination, is only reasoning, but it's not based on our experience. Not to say this. When I hear the teacher is saying, don't say that this discrimination is only logical, but not based on our experience. Because we understand all the time. How? Pratibodha Veditam. I am present, that's why my experiences are present. And it is called abhava, prak abhava. Prak abhava means abhava, 4 kinds of abhava. Prak abhava, pradhamsa abhava, like a pitcher. Before it was created, that pitcher was absent. And when it is broken up, then it is absent. Then called anyonya bhava. That means absence of mutual absence, like in presence of something that is not present. And atyanta bhava means total absence. So anyway, prak abhava. Chidapya achintya rachana iti tarhastu no vayam chitim suchintya rachanam brumo nityatva karanat. Doubt. Consciousness too is mysterious. Consciousness. Like generally we are not aware of our consciousness. So doubt is raised here that consciousness is mysterious. Reply said, just to admit, okay, let it be mysterious. Let it be. We do not say that consciousness is not mysterious, for it is eternal. Because, why mysterious? Because generally we don't think. But in reality, that alone is existing. So it is eternal. How we know it is eternal? Consciousness is eternal for its non-experience, can never be experienced. See, consciousness. Everything we experience, it is based on our consciousness, awareness. Even in our deep sleep, what happens? We experience ourselves, but we experience absence of objects. So we say, Sukham aham aswapsam na kinchit avidisham. I slept so very well that I did not know anything. So that is experienced. So not to say that we don't experience, we all the time experience it. This awareness consciousness is experienced all the time. Objects come and go, but this awareness consciousness is all the time there. Consciousness is eternal, for its non-existence can never be experienced. But the non-existence of duality is experienced by consciousness before the duality assumes manifestation. Say, suppose this class, it is started now, and all of a sudden it switched off. So we can understand that something manifests, something appears, and then it disappears. So this is in reality, in relation to this whole experience, except the experiencer. Experiencer never ceases to exist. Na sato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha. So whatever is sat never ceases to exist, and whatever is asat means non-existent, never exists. So that's Gita. Now we go to next. The duality of phenomenal world is like the part which is non-existent before it comes into being. So this world, phenomenal world, yesterday we were not here, but today we are here. Even 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes ago, we were not here, but now we are experiencing this. So the duality of phenomenal world is like the part which is non-existent before it comes into being. Still, its creation is inexplicable. That's right. How this is created, how it comes into being. Because what we experience is only our reading. There are some impulses, we receive those impulses, and say like light waves comes, hits our retina, it transforms into nerve current, then it goes to our brain, and then we interpret it as I'm seeing a red rose or a friend or a person. So this is our like experience, our interpretation. But in reality, what we experience, we do not know. What the world is made up of, we do not know. Similarly, we experience in our dream state, there also we interpret as so many objects. So here, the duality of the phenomenal world is like the part which is non-existent before it comes into being. Still, its creation is inexplicable. So it is unreal, like a product of magic. Now we go to the next. Now you see that both consciousness and the unreality of the world are immediately experienced. So you cannot still maintain that non-duality is not experienced. It is all the time experienced. You cannot say you don't experience. In your waking state, you are there because you are witnessing. In your dream state, you are there because you dream. In your dreamless state, you are there because you see the absence of objects. And in Turiya, you alone are there. No creation, nothing manifested. You alone, Atmani, Atmana Astita. So this is experienced all the time. Itham gyatva santushtaha kechit kuto iryatam charvakade prabudhasyatma deha kuto vada. Now doubt. Tell me why some who know this truth of Vedanta are still not satisfied with it. So this truth is known. We have repeated so many times. Still, we remain in our own place. So some people know, but still they are not satisfied with it. Reply. First, tell me why the materialists who know logic still believe the body to be the self. So here, this argumentation just to, that to defeat the opponent. But we'll go forward with that. Samyak vicharo, because those who are Charbak, they also know logic. It's not that they are fools, but they want to highlight or they want to hold the sense experiences. Yavat jivet, sukham jivet, rinam kritva, घृतम पिबेत. भस्मीभूते शरीरस्य कुत आगमनम कुतः पुनरागमनम कुतः. Once your body is burned, then who knows that what happens? So you enjoy your life, eat, drink, and be merry. So though they also understand the logic, and see, Vedanta is based on logic. It's not like hearsay. Okay, now next doubt comes. The materialists cannot properly discriminate owing to some defect in their intellect. So this opponent is saying, reply. Similarly, all those who are dissatisfied with Vedanta have an inadequate comprehension of the truth. Yes, see, if you are saying that, okay, they know logic, but their logic is not foolproof. Similarly, we can say that those who are not satisfied with the Vedanta, their logic is also not foolproof. Similarly, all those who are dissatisfied with Vedanta have an inadequate comprehension of the truth, or they don't bother to admit that. Okay, we go to now next. Yada sarve pramuchyante kama yesya ridhi iti shrautam phalam drishtam neti chet drishtameva tat. So this is from Kathopanishad, the first part. The Shruti says that he who has banished from his heart all indwelling desires attains immortality. Yada sarve pramuchyante kamaha. Yesya ridhi srita. Ridhi means in the heart, whatever desires are there, if a person totally banishes, removes. So this is not merely a statement. A knower's actual experience proves it. So this is not hearsay. You experience. So three things are there: Shruti, Yukti, Anubhuti. Shruti supports this. Shruti is giving. And logic, we are all the time, we are cultivating that logic. And Anubhuti. Anubhuti is also there. You can never say that I don't experience. What we experience, that is not real. It looks like real. We see shadow. We see, uh, even say some person showing magic. We know it is not there, but still we enjoy that. We see a movie. We know that movie is false, but still we say, okay, let us enjoy this. So, though something is not there, not existing, but we presume that it is existing. But what is existing all the time, we don't see generally. When we discriminate, then only we see, then only we perceive. But that perception is not enough. One should be totally steeped in it. Sita pragya. That means his prajna should be well established there. So the Shruti says that he who has banished from his heart all indwelling desires attains immortality. Okay, we go to the next. Yada sarve pravidyante hridaya grantha स्तुति कामांचन्ति स्वरूपेण व्याख्याताः वाक्यशेषतः. So, Kathopanishad 2:3-15. Okay. In another passage, it is stated that all the knots of heart are loosened at the rise of true knowledge. Vidyate hridaya grantish chiddante sarva samshaya kshiyante chasya karmani tasmin drishte paravare. When he sees everywhere, para and avar, the same reality, then all his doubts are cut asunder. Yada vidyate hridaya grantish chiddante sarva, and he becomes without any doubts. All his doubts are gone. Okay, so we go forward. Yada sarve pravidyante hridaya granthastva sthiti kam pranthi swarupena vyakhyata vakya sheshata. So what is the problem? Problem is our desire, trishna. So in another passage it is stated that all the knots of the heart are loosened at the rise of true knowledge. So Vakya Sheshata, that means Anga. The term knots of the heart has been explained in the commentary to mean the desires of the heart. Knots of the heart means desire of the heart. So Kama Granthi, that we want to hold this world. Why we want to hold this world? It is because of our ignorance. Ajnana. Why ajnana? There are 5 things are there. Ajnana, sorry, Asmita, yeah. Ajnana, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesh. So what happens because of ignorance? What is ignorance? Atasmin tad buddhi. What is atasmin tad buddhi? Whatever it is not, it appears like that. Whatever is anatma, we think it is atma. Like body is anatma, but we think it is atma. And whatever is ashuchi, it looks like it is pure. So, because of ajnana, we have this atasmin tad buddhi. Whatever it is not, we presume it is so. And then we identify with that thing, like this body. This body is me. So after this, when we identify whatever is non-self as self, then comes two things, raga and dvesh. Either we like something or we dislike something, raga, dvesh. And by this way, we cling to this body and also the objects of the world. So this is not. We want to cling with this world. So this is the knot. The term knots of heart has been explained in the commentary to mean the desire of the heart. Now we go forward. Ahankara chidatmanam avivikit kritva vivekatah idam me syat ichha kama shabdita. So what is kama? Now kama is explained. Owing to lack of true discrimination. Why not true discrimination? Because of ajnana and because of our not being alert. When we are not alert, we are entangled. We see, we experience what it is not, we experience that. So this is how we can have true discrimination, by being alert. All the time discriminating, segregating, separating. This is me, this is not me. Whatever is temporary, it is not me. What is permanent, it's me, Sat, Chit, Ananda Swarupa. So owing to lack of true discrimination, a man identifies himself with egoism, with the self, and then thinks, may this object be mine, and so forth. This is called desire. Now, what is the solution Sri Krishna has given? Raga desha vijuktestu vishayan indriyascharan. So we are to trade in this world, not being attached or not getting aver with something. We should not hate anything, neither we should be attached with something. Attachment and abhorrence. These two, rag and dvesh. Raga dvesh vijaktestu vishayan indriyascharan. So it is like this. A car plies on a road. Car is not attached with the road, because then it will not drive, it will not go. But it is not totally, it does not hate also. Because if it is above the ground, then it will not go. It will, the wheels will move, whirl around, but not move. So it should be touched. We should not jump out of this world, which we cannot. But at the same time, we should not be attached with something, or we should not be hating something. Raga dvesha vijuktestu vishayanindriyascharan atma vaishyer vidhe atma prasadam adhigacchati. Then what happens? Then when one discriminates like this, then he gets joy, joy of detachment. Detachment is not hating. Rather, that gives real joy. It's like child. Child is not attached with anything. Even he is beyond, he has not grown up, but like child, Paramahamsas, they go beyond three gunas. Three gunas are not qualities. Three gunas, three binding forces, sattva, rajas, and tamas. But they are not bound by three gunas. And children, they love something, then live that also. Then new things, even they forget the previous thing. So that is the point. So owing to lack of true discrimination, a man identifies egoism with the self and then thinks, may this object be mine, and so forth. This is called desire. Okay. We go forward. Apravishya chidatmanam prithak pashyan aham kritim ichham astu koti vastuni na badho granthi vedata. When a man can disidentify the self from egoism and realize that the self is in the way connected with egoism, then though he may have crores of desires, they will not bind him because he has cut the knot of the consciousness with the unconsciousness. So, like example I gave, like water and boat. Boat should be in the water, but water should not be in the boat. Then it will capsize. So this world, one can, Sri Ramakrishna would say, yeah, I'll go to Calcutta. I'll have company of devotees. I want to see Naren, Rakhal, Baburam. So such desires will not bind him, even thousands, because he has separated himself from this world. So when a man can disidentify the self from egoism, and one day Sri Ramakrishna was telling, I have no ego. Mairi bolchi. That means I swear I don't have ego. So he's saying I also saying, but he's saying I swear I don't have any ego. So this is and this is possible. And he realized that I am totally away from this all desires. I don't identify with myself. So when a man can identify the self from egoism and realize that the self is in no way connected with egoism, then though he may have crores of desires, they will not bind him because he has cut the knots of the conscious with the unconscious. So ahankare aprabeshya, that means he has not entered, he has not enmeshed, he has not entangled himself, he has not smeared ego on him. Okay, we go forward. Granthi bhede api sambhavya ichha prarabdha doshatah बुद्ध्वापि पाप बाहुल्यात् असंतोषो यथा तव. By the force of the fructifying karma, a knower may be subject to desires, as in spite of theoretically knowing the truth, you are not satisfied. So this is one thing. Sometimes we have prarabdha. Prarabdha means the work that is being fructifying. Say, when we work something with desires, what happens? We accrue some results. It is like bank balance. Then we take some bank balance for our day-to-day business, running the business. So that's called current account. So this is current account. So this body is current account. And that's called prarabdha karma. And sanchita karma means our bank balance in the bank. So suppose there is fire. So that bank balance can be burnt out. So when jnana is done unto oneself, it's like fire. It burns its sanchita karma, bank balance. And he detaches himself from this prarabdha karma. But sometimes it may appear that it is happening. Because the example is given, a wheel. When a car is running, all of a sudden a wheel comes out. So what will happen? Because of the previous momentum, it will run for some time. Then it will stop. So that is why the effect of prarabdha is admitted. But it will stop after a certain time. No doubt about it. By the force of the fructifying karma, this prarabdha, a knower may be subject to desires. Sometimes it is seen, as is Sri Ramakrishna also. Like, I want to eat this or that, but it's not, for him, it is not prarabdha karma. Let that be clear. It is for jiva. For incarnation, it's only for their play, divine play, lila. But in reality, they do not have that prarabdha karma. So anyway, so as in spite of theoretically knowing the truth, you are not satisfied. So he's using that logic with the opponent. But because you are saying that I'm not, if someone is there who is not satisfied, why he is not satisfied? Because of strong prarabdha karma. It is possible that one may experience some desire. And what happens? The effect is shown on body-mind. Effect is shown on body-mind, but he is totally detached. Okay, so we go to next. अहंकार गतिच्छादिर देह व्याध्यादि तथा वृक्षादि जन्म नाशीर्वा चिद्रूपात्मनि किम भवेत्. A man who has overcome egoity and realized identity with the changeless consciousness is not distressed by desires or diseases and other changing conditions of body and fortune, just as the growth and death of trees in a forest do not affect him. So, because he has distanced himself, he knows that though it is happening, but it does not affect me. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukta manneta tattvavit. Even while doing, he is not doing. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukta manneta tattvavit means knower of self knows that I am not doing anything. Though everything is happening. Pashan, Jigran, Ashnan, Gachan, Swapan, Shwasan, Pralapan, Visrijan, Unmishan, Nimishan Nabi. Everything is happening. But it's happening because of previous karma, prarabdha karma. I am not attached with it. That's why he sees karmani akarma yapashet. कर्मण्य कर्म यह पश्येत अकर्मणि च कर्म यह स बुद्धिमान मनुष्येषु स युक्तः कृष्ण कर्म कृत. So this is the person who knows that I am not doing. It happens. And people may see it also. But in reality, he is totally detached. It's like this. Suppose you are running your car, and what you do, you remove the clutch. Still, the car is running. People will see that car is running. But you have disconnected the power from the from engine to the vehicle. So you know that. Yeah. But still it flies sometimes, because of previous prarabdha. Okay. Okay. So a man who has overcome egoity and realized identity with the changeless consciousness is not distressed by desires or diseases and other changing conditions of body and fortune, just as the growth and death of trees in a forest do not affect him. So example here is given different one. Like in some forests, some trees are growing or dying. How does it matter to me? He knows that. But hey, see, like here we have vehicular, like is clutch. Just push the clutch. It is free, but it's still go.
Inertia continues.
Yeah, inertia continues. The inertia is the prarabdha karma. So before that, you put the engine connected, yes?
Other two karmas can be
Sanchita karma, like your petrol. Petrol is sanchita karma. Gas. Yeah.
the other two can be negated through
Yes.
various means.
So, like suppose now you want to stop. So you stopped your car brake and you thrown your gas. Gone. So it can be detached then and there.
The one with inertia has to continue until it exhausts.
Correct. Suppose your brake has failed, and God forbid, God forbid, then what you do? Two things you do. You clutch, you remove, and then let it die down. Then it stops after a certain time. Or you have some, if you cannot even play with the clutch, then there is a higher road also.
Yeah.
So you go there, runaway track. So this is the blessing of God, you can say. A blessing of self.
Swami,
Yes.
you left out one thing
What's
the
that?
third thing you do if that happens. Pray.
So pray there. That's why. The blessing, pray. Actually, we are praying. This is also pray.
I mean, if your car brake fails, you pray.
So you are praying. Pray. Pray is also there. But here it is Jnana Yoga. And this is kind of pray. The prayer.
I think if my brake failed, I would switch to Bhakti Yoga.
Yes. Bhakti Yoga also, but you will have to do something. Karma Yoga also. You have to find it that.
Bhakti won't work much.
Eh?
Bhakti won't work much unless we call it Uttara.
Ah. So Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga, you have to do all. Okay. Okay. So, yes. Now, next. Granthi Vedat Purapiyamiti Chet Tanna Vismara. ayam eva granthi vedas tava tena kuti bhavan. Now doubt again. But it is well known that the immutable self is ever unaffected by desires even before illumination. So we are all Brahman. Even when somebody does not know, one is Brahman. So when one is Brahman, how it is possible that Brahman is entangled? So same thing, this is, so here, but it is well known that the immutable self is ever unaffected by desires, even before illumination. So how you are saying that, oh, one should discriminate? Why discriminate? Because we feel we are attached. Yes, it is all the time, it is there. Sat never cease to exist. But we have to know this. Say, suppose you have $1 billion in your bank, but you don't know. Though it is there, but you cannot use it. So we have billions of dollars here, but we don't know. So because of ignorance, ajnana, we cannot use it. That is why we need to discriminate. Then we know, oh, I have $1 billion. Then I can use it. But it is well known that the immutable self is ever unaffected by desires even before illumination. Reply: do not forget this truth. Do not forget that you have this. You have before illumination also you have this. The realization that kutastha is ever disassociated from desires is called the snapping of the knot of ignorance. Vidyate hridaya grantish chiddante sarva samshaya. So this is what is required. If you know that you have $1 billion, then it is solved. So remember this, that you have $1 billion. It is this knowledge which leads to the attainment of the purpose of life. So if we know that I am the self, then where is the question of ignorance? We have ignorance, we are confused, and because of that we have this egoity. Because of that we like something and we dislike something, and we want to cling to this life. This is the problem. If we have enough discrimination, then we'll know it is not me. I am totally away from this. So till that time we are to discriminate. Okay. Naivam jananti mudhas chet soyam granthir na chaparaha granthi tad bheda matrena vaishamyam mudha buddhayo. Now doubt. The dull-witted are ignorant of this truth. So he says dull-witted. The doubt is there. Reply: this is what we mean by the knot of ignorance. Only dull-witted, those who do not know, for them to be known, this is to be known. This knowledge is for them. Nothing else. The difference between the ignorant and the wise is the existence of doubt in the former group and its destruction in the latter. So, if a person has doubt, means he is ignorant. If the doubt has gone because of his realization, then he's realized soul. He is no more under ignorance. And he is not dull-witted. That means he knows I am the self. I am detached totally from this world. So that is the purpose why we are studying this. Now, we go to the next. Prabhrityau va nivrityau va dehendriya manodhyam na kinchit api vaishamyam astyajnani vibuddhayoh. From the point of view of the body, senses, mind, and intellect, there is no difference between the ignorant and the illumined when they engage themselves in action or abstain from them. So, as Sri Ramakrishna said, a Paramahamsa, say like people say, we have come to see a Paramahamsa. So he would say, how can I prove that I am Paramahamsa? Should I grow two horns? Means something extraordinary. So the realized soul also similar. Only thing, he has totally detached himself. But an ignorant person clings to the world and he knows that this world is real. This relationship is real. He's my real enemy. He's a real friend. But the person who has realized, he knows there is no enemy, no friend. It is the same self manifesting in so many forms. Though he sees this world, but he is not entangled here anymore. So, prabhrityo va nibrityo va dehendriya manodhyam. So, from the point of view of whether he is engaged in this world or not engaged in this world, the difference is not there. Difference is whether he is attached with it or detached. He also eats the same food as we eat, but he knows he's offering. We eat, we gulp, but he offers. He does not eat. He knows I am not doing anything. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukta manneta tattvati. Though he is doing everything, but he knows it's happening in Prakriti. Prakritehe kriyamanani gunaihi karmani sarvasha ahankar vimudatma karta aham iti manyate. Ignorant fool knows that he is doing, but knower of self knows things are happening in Prakriti. In Prakriti, in nature, it is happening. Why happening? Say like here you can see fire. On the screen you can see fire. A child say, "Oh my God, fire!" A child will tell, but you know that it's not fire. It's only showing like fire. So you are realized soul. Though you are seeing the fire, but you are realized, you know that it's not real fire. But a child will say, no, it's fire. Let us extinguish it. So this is, though you are also looking and child is also looking. A realized soul is looking and ignorant person is looking. For them, this world, but the person who has realized, he knows this is not real. It's happening. And it's happening in the Prakriti. So like this. So I am detached from it totally. Okay. From the point of view of body, senses, mind, and intellect, there is no difference between the ignorant and illumined when they engage themselves in action or abstain from them. Okay, now go to the next. Bhratriya Srotrayoho Veda Pathakita Vida Nahara Dav Adau Asti Vedaha Soyam Nayotra Yojyata. The difference between one who has been initiated into the life of brahmacharya and one who has not is that the former studies the Veda, whereas the latter does not. But as regards food, etc., there is no difference. Now, example is given: realized and non-realized. So here, a person who has entered in student's life, so he studies Vedas, and he has particular way of doing. But both eat the same food, similar food. There is no difference. The same applies to the wise and the ignorant. न द्वेष्टि संप्रवृत्तानि न निवृत्तानि कांक्षति उदासीन वदासीन इति ग्रंथि वेदोच्यते. So this is Gita, from Gita. न द्वेष्टि संप्रवृत्तानि. In the Gita, it is said that the wise man who has destroyed his desires does not hate what is present, nor does he hanker after what he has not. So something he has, he does not hate, and something he does not have, he does not hanker for it. Na dveshti sampravrittani na nivrittani kankshati udasina vadasina. So he remains in this world detached. Like awakened person. A person, say child wakes up from dream, but is still afraid. What happened? And many of us also are afraid. They ask, I have seen this dream. What is the effect of it? It's a dream. But the person who has gone beyond ignorance, he knows it's only a dream. So people write to me, I have seen this dream. What is the meaning of it? So still they are afraid of it. I cannot give all the examples. Okay. He sits like one who is discriminated. This is called snapping the knot of ignorance. Oh, Darshinya. So what is the time? Oh. So we stop here. Today it is 120 miles per hour.
Oh, okay.
The speed. Akshay, any question?
Yes,
Go ahead.
like then who is in ignorance? Because we are Brahman, then who is in ignorance? Who is in ignorance?
Who identifies with this world as real? As of now, you are a student, right?
Yes.
So it's not for you. You have to study well. Don't think that whatever you are studying is all false. This is bhavadvaitam sada kuryat karyadvaitam na karyachit. This you have to study, you have to keep in mind. Later you will understand that after, say, passing, say, MSc or PhD, then you will see, oh, it's all dream. But as of now, because you are dreaming, you should not negate, or you should not you should study well. Huh? You should.
But don't be attached.
No, no, you have to pass in with great numbers, with flying colors. Okay. But after this, then you'll understand. But this seed will remain with you.
Swami,
Yes.
in response to Akshay's question, if we are Brahman is ever free. Who could be ignorant? If we are actually Brahman, there's no place for ignorance.
It's not word. You are only saying word. Can you leave your profession today?
I understand, but just theoretically, how could Brahman ever be caught? if Brahman is eternally free and pure, I mean, what is how does ignorance even exist given the
So,
philosophy Advaita?
okay. Oh, it is not words, it is realization. So, when you realize this, can you come out of yourself? You are Brahman, but can you identify yourself as David? No, because you have to pay taxes, you have to earn money, you have to pay rent. Otherwise, the rent people will come and catch hold of you. The tax people will come and catch hold of you. This happened to Krishna Kishore. Krishna Kishore used to say, I am Kha. Kha means I am sky. And one day, Sri Ramakrishna went to him and Sri Ramakrishna saw him morose. Then he said, what happened? Why you are so distressed? He said, tax people came and they warned me that they will take the pots and pans, etc. So Sri Ramakrishna said, what to you then? Let them take. You are Kha. Kha means your sky. So it is not only words. Sri Ramakrishna would say, Katani, Khochani, Ami Kha. If there is no scratch or there is no pinprick, I am Kha. But as soon as it pricks, oh my God. So that won't do. That won't do. Right?
Swami, I understand I'm not illumined, but theoretically, I'm trying to understand it in theory, the theory doesn't make sense. So yes, I of course am not illumined, but theoretically, how could Brahman ever be caught? I mean, I mean, even just the theory, if I'm trying to understand it intellectually.
Okay. So, are you awake? Are you awake?
Yes. Well, I'm awake in the physical sense.
Physical sense. I am asking physical sense. Why you dream? Why you go to sleep?
The body needs sleep.
So body. Because of the body-mind complex, we are somehow caught here. Why is this? Because of not knowing our real self. When we know our real self, then this question will not come. When you are awake, then you don't ask question about your dream, but you go to dream. So this, as of now, we know theoretically, and that we need to discriminate in such a way that we really are established in that thing. Even when it is happening, you will know that time it is not happening. Say Sri Ramakrishna, before enlightenment, he used to weep to the Divine Mother. Oh Mother, another day has gone. You have not shown your benign face to me. But when he was realized, then it is totally transformed person. That also, after that, then Totapuri came. And Totapuri said, meditate on Nirgun Nirakar. That means without any attributes, without any qualities. He said, I cannot. As I try, Mother comes with her smiling face. And then the mad person, Totapuri, the naked one, said, Kyun nahi hoga? Why not? Now he took a piece of glass and pierced here, said, try to concentrate on this pain. And this time Sri Ramakrishna tried, and Mother came with a smiling face. Then Sri Ramakrishna took a sword of knowledge and cut her asunder, cut into two. This is not a story. This is what happened. That means discrimination and total discrimination. Then all dualities go. So till that time, you have to strive. Then when you go beyond this question will not remain with you. Then you'll say, oh, it is nothing. Then David will not ask any question.
So it seems to me, though, then that every theory is incomplete because we're in dream.
It's not complete. It's not complete. Your guru is to tell this. Before illumination, you have questions, no answer. But after illumination, you have answer but no questions. Your guru, Swami Ashishanji, used to tell. So, you are dreaming as of now. In your dream, you cannot go beyond your, say, waking state. In your dream, you cannot ask this question. So you are asking this question in your dream when you are in the domain of Mahamaya, in ignorance. You are asking this question in ignorance. You cannot get answer here. That's why what is to be done? What is to be done? It is said here. Raga dvesh vijektestu vishayanindriyas charan atma vishyer vidhyatma prasadam adhigacchati. And whatever is dear to you, you are not to be attached with it. Whatever is averse to you, you should not hate him. So this way one should do. The path is given. The royal road is made already. The need is we are to tread on that path. This, you will never be satisfied. You have to go, you have to tread on this path. When you realize, then there will be no question. In your dream, you cannot ask question. And when you are awake, there is no question left. You don't ask why I dreamt that nightmare yesterday. You don't ask that question. And in your dream, you cannot ask, oh, David, where David has gone, where the bank balance is. You don't ask any question. Anyway, thank you very much. Doubts will never go. Doubts will come back.
Swami, just as where's that $1 billion you said I have? Which bank? I'll start looking for it.
You yourself. See how attached you are with your dollars? You are putting away all your knowledge and you're after your $1 billion.
I planned to donate it all to the Vedanta Society.
Vedanta Society also in dream.
Very nice, David.
See, donation is also your dream. Okay. Jai Ma.
What if sometimes it happens that we dream and then we get up and then we fall back to sleep and having the same dream again? We continue a dream.
That is possible. Why not possible? So dream is dream, whether the same is repeated or not repeated. How does it matter? Dream is dream. Okay.
But it must be within me, Maharaj.
Yes, within you. Who else? Nobody comes to dream for you.
So far, Swami, you've not finished the story, and you've told me about my $1 billion, and you won't tell me where it is. Vedanta is very unsatisfying.
You are yourself your $1 billion. Find it. You are thinking that physical $1 billion. It's not physical $1 billion. It is your real self. Okay. You are after dollars. You go after you. Okay, Jai Ma. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Thank you all. Akshay, thank you. You are to study well.
Yes.
Otherwise, mother will tell me, Swamiji, what you say, and now boy is saying everything is. Then she'll blame me.
Swami, you're afraid of mother.
Yeah, I met her.
Actually, this is helpful, Swami, for somebody studying physics, because it's the like quantum mechanics. It's not
Correct,
comprehensible.
correct. And he can understand in a better way. Okay, Jai Ma. Thank you.
Jai Ma.